Hey there, Kim Tanasachuk here, and it's 2 weeks until the Good Men Gathering happening on September 11th. I just wanted to talk about how this is going to be facilitated, because I do realize that it's kind of odd that a woman is leading a men's event, and actually there'll be 3 women there. And so I wanted to do this video just to express that I'm approaching the sacred masculine temple with the utmost of respect and reverence. And I'm also taking your feedback and questions really seriously. So if I need to tap into my inner warrior and prove myself to you, here I am. Okay, warriors don't giggle. So why is this event happening? Well, it's about 2 years in the making. It is linked to my own personal journey, and maybe I can tell you about that sometime. But I want to come at men and approach men with celebration and understanding them. I don't want to be an adversary to half the population, so I want to approach men with love and openness, especially men like you. I also am drawing upon our observations that we have observed in the community. So we know of a lot of the little men's groups, like the small men's groups that happen, but we also see a lot fizzle out. And we also see that there isn't a lot of mixing of ages. And so it's very important to me that I've invited a mix of ages and also a mix of like groups and communities. So it's not a man's thing, but a people thing that you kind of stick with who you know. So I see my role as like broadening that perspective. And so you can see the variety of men that are invited, and maybe you've seen that you might not know anyone. And so this is why it's very intentional. And so I hope that we can provide a very safe space for you and that you'll come anyways if that's one of your fears. How is this going to be facilitated? So that evening, I see my role more as the question asker. So I don't really feel like I need to put my 2 bits into at like what men need and what needs to be created, but to the big group, ask a question, then break out into small groups so you can talk just with a few men and all of you get a chance to speak, then report back to the big group, and there'll likely be sticky notes involved because I have a love affair with them, and I'll lay it out on the wall in front of us, ask another question, break out into small groups to talk about it, etc. And so my role feels like taking notes, reflecting back what I see, and I also feel the responsibility to follow up after this event. If something comes of it, then I'll put my energy behind it to promote it, to help make it happen, to put my web and graphic design skills behind it. It could look like many things, but we'll do this in a way that feels good. So I know that my role is likely temporary, and that if men want to run with this, I do realize that this will happen. So the impact of this event, the purpose is already being fulfilled. There's so many people sending me little notes and coming up to me in person and saying, hey, I see this men's event that you're doing. What's that about? Women are telling their men, and a lot of people that aren't even part of the community or are invited to the event have seen it on Facebook. And so bringing awareness to men's things in the community, that was one of the goals, and it's already happening. So I really hope that you come. Please buy your tickets. I kind of know that people are last minute in buying their tickets, but I really am putting a lot of energy into making sure people come, and so far we have a great group. So follow the link and buy your tickets, and I really look forward to seeing you on September 11th.